Standard entrepreneurship is an absolute illusion. Elite execution requires psychological warfare against your own doubts. True performers eliminate emotional volatility before entering the high-stakes arena. High-performance operations demand total strategic isolation, while weak founders seek validation from peers. The elite 1% focus on building infrastructure and permanent cash flow leverage. Elite business operators manage risk with surgical precision. They identify psychological weaknesses, isolate operational threats, and execute maneuvers. In this game, you are hunting or being hunted. To establish a lasting commercial dynasty, you must develop absolute emotional stoicism. When you control your focus, your energy, and your strategic planning, the entire market landscape adapts to your rules. Massive capital requirements break weak founders through intense psychological pressure. Elite operators turn regulatory stress into an aggressive asset defense mechanism. It is not about comfort, it is about total domination. Look at the advanced hardware terminals, flashing with automated risk metrics. High-level business mergers are settled under extreme conditions. By the time the sudden panic hits, the elite founder is already safe. Solitary operators type inside secure data centers under minimal lighting. The modern entrepreneur dictates strategic execution parameters. If you control your daily inputs, you control your ultimate financial output. The corporate leader walks through a dark skyscraper accompanied by elite strategic advisors. Ultimate success is built to survive multiple market cycles. It demands hard discipline and total mental clarity. Automated industrial machinery processes valuable minerals during intense midnight storms. High-performance habits work non-stop under heavy spotlights. Hard discipline is the bedrock of permanent corporate power. Elite venture partners analyze complex equity distribution on giant interactive displays. They ignore short-term market volatility. Their attention remains locked on acquiring hard infrastructure assets across global industries. Executing a complex turnaround requires absolute secrecy. Behind closed doors, directors sign restructuring plans. They restructure underperforming divisions, eliminating operational waste without a single moment of hesitation. Massive logistics hubs operate through the darkest economic phases. True wealth generation never pauses for psychological comfort. While retail markets experience panic, physical holdings maintain deep structural leverage. Aggressive capital allocators issue high-stakes orders through secure networks. Volatility destroys weak operators, but for the elite mindset, it represents an outstanding opportunity to absorb vulnerable competitors. Inside intense corporate standoffs, focused founders face investor questioning. With absolute composure, they know capital flows follow cold competence. True power belongs to those who execute under pressure. Advanced software infrastructure coordinates the foundation of modern enterprise systems. Elite analysts monitor risk at extreme precision. Controlling your data pipelines means controlling the future of your business. Private merchant syndicates manage massive capital allocations for elite family conglomerates. Standard banking infrastructure cannot support this scale. You need customized industrial lines to fund long-term projects. As public markets experience massive corrections, elite capital moves into hard cash-flowing assets. They purchase private distribution networks and infrastructure. The transfer of real wealth is silent and absolute. Sprawling automated logistics facilities operate flawlessly under heavy night searchlights. Elite business empires do not exist on hype. They are built on tangible transport networks that move physical products worldwide. Look at the panicked founders watching speculative cash flows turn red. They relied on market trends and failed. Permanent success demands ownership of physical assets before a sudden economic crisis strikes. Heavy industrial cargo is loaded onto automated trains by advanced robotic lines. Modern tycoons secure physical supply paths from extraction to factory. They know tangible assets outlast any paper currency. Your family enterprise must build an unbreakable strategic moat, identify critical operational choke points in your market sector, and secure them. Controlling that bottleneck guarantees your business empire, dictates prices. Private corporate jets take off into dark lightning storms, carrying high-level dealmakers. Elite executive mobility is non-negotiable. When an international market shifts, you must land on the ground instantly. Dozens of industrial robots weld heavy vehicle frames with cinematic precision. Total automation eliminates human error and slashes operational costs. Investing in proprietary technology secures your market position above competitors. At exclusive executive dinners, powerful tycoons discuss global market shares in quiet whispers. They coordinate production volume and pricing metrics. This high-level coordination builds an untouchable industrial cartel. High-security industrial complexes utilize biometric eye scanners to protect proprietary corporate secrets. The security of your operational data must match the hostile reality of modern corporate espionage. Elite tycoons negotiate multi-billion shipping joint ventures on luxury yacht decks. Raw material prices are surging rapidly. Controlling maritime transport ensures your industrial empire remains highly profitable. Corporate intelligence officers walk down dark corridors, analyzing competitor operational vulnerabilities. They locate the exact structural weakness to strike. In this corporate arena, strategic intelligence is a mandatory requirement. Telecom rooms track global satellite arrays across immense curved displays. Controlling data transmission channels means controlling international commerce. Elite dynasties prioritize these key assets for ultimate leverage. Advanced automated manufacturing grids process green data streams at maximum efficiency. Capital is consolidating into smart, heavy industry at an incredible pace. It is a technological defense against inflation. Colossal bulk carriers navigate rough seas, transporting millions of tons of industrial metals. Paper contracts can dissolve overnight, but a fleet of heavy transport ships commands real global power. Establish an executive operations bunker with interactive global freight maps. Tracking supply chains in real time allows you to bypass shipping bottlenecks before they impact your corporate bottom line. Industrial lithium vaults utilize automated machinery to organize critical battery components. Secure storage protocols protect these strategic materials from geopolitical instability. This defines absolute industrial dominance. Hostile takeover strategies are executed without warning by elite corporate raiders. They seize control of cash-rich targets and restructure management. The industrial world rewards only the most aggressive. Blazing flare stacks light up the night sky as chemical tankers navigate narrow straits. Heavy industry is the foundation of all modern wealth. Position your capital at the core industrial source. In premium auditoriums, chief executives outline aggressive global expansion maps to silent institutional investors. The capital rotation into heavy infrastructure has begun. The slow will be left behind. Robotic steel mills move glowing metal bars with absolute automated efficiency. Infrared security grids protect the perimeter. The industrial elite are consolidating control over the physical world's materials. A custom carbon fiber terminal tracks the growing market share of a massive monopoly. Confirming a transcontinental acquisition requires immense capital, perfect timing, and total strategic ruthlessness. Massive rail yards transfer raw materials into heavy manufacturing zones. The heavy glass doors of corporate headquarters seal shut. The physical empire is secure while paper wealth quickly devalues. The corporate empire crest is carved deep into polished dark granite stone architecture. It represents an unbreakable dynasty of market control. The vertical green lines prove their absolute corporate dominance. The stoic business founder looks down from his penthouse at a massive manufacturing city. The system is highly competitive, but his dynasty is secure. True market dominance comes from owning the physical world.